Welcome back to Predicting the NFL with Mickey G. That is right, gamers. It is that time of the week. And I'm excited because Jaguars, they got the fat dub. And I went 12-4. That is right. That is one of the best performances I've ever had. And easily the best performance I've had this year. So going 12-4, that's pretty significant. I did really good. I got all of the games I had an AFC team right. Plus the Monday night game. The other NFC games, no, I didn't. I missed all of those. So 12-4 now takes me to 28-20 on the year. So going from 500 to now about 8 games above 500. I'm liking that a lot. I got the game of the week right. Missed the other 2, but I got the game of the week right. Which takes it now to 1-2 in the game of the week, 1-2 in the Crapfest, and 0-3 in the upset. I'm not really good at picking the upset. I'm really quite awful at picking the upset. I'm going to have to work on that as the season progresses. But that's not important right now because it's time to move into the 60-second recap. 60-second recap in 3, 2, 1, go. Saxonville is back, baby. Jaguars go out there and get the fat dub with 9 sacks in the game. The Pats beat the Jets. Dallas pretended to make it close early in the first half, but then they, beat them. Dalvin Cook goes out there and does what he do and beats the other team, really. The Bills continued their win streak and moved to 3-0. Broncos try to keep it close, but checkdowns on 4th down aren't a move. Jacoby Brissett goes off for the Colts, proving that he is the rightful starter there. The Lions best the heavily injured Eagles, which was a surprise to me. Lamar brings it back, but it is not enough to beat the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. Kyle Allen is electrifying, showing that he can keep the starting role there in Carolina. The Saints surprised me and everyone by beating the Seahawks after the tough loss of Drew Brees. Steelers forced 5 turnovers and lost. Keenan Allen tries to win single-handedly, but is not able to. Daniel Jones shows promise, but Saquon gets hurt. Draw play in 4th and 9 hurts the Browns, and the Bears D explodes, and the offense looks a little okay. And that is our 6-second recap. I went a little over that time, actually. But enough recapping, it's time to get into the predictions. And the first game we've got here is the Patriots at the Bills. Both teams 3-0, both AFC East teams to be exact. And they're going head-to-head here in a very, very exciting matchup. It will finally show that the Bills are not actually that good. Because the Patriots are probably going to go out there and just absolutely slam them into the dirt. So, I'm picking the Patriots in this one. Next, we have the Raiders at Colts. Now, the Raiders showing a little bit of promise here, but the Colts are showing a lot of promise. Jacoby Brissett goes out there and he's like, hey, guys, just because we lost Andrew Luck doesn't mean we can't win, okay? Come on, guys. We've all played together before. Let's go out there and let's get some dubs. That's what he's doing. Brissett went off last week. I think it's going to continue here. And as you can tell by my jersey, I'm picking the Colts. Next is the Chargers at the Dolphins. Dolphins are home, but that does not matter. They are still going to lose, even though the Chargers sometimes pretend to not play football. Chargers, get this one. Next is the Browns at the Ravens. If this was the beginning of the year, before the season started, I'd be like, all right, this is going to be one I'm excited to watch. Not so much anymore. The Ravens show they can hold their own against a AFC powerhouse in the Chiefs. So I think they're going to be able to defeat the Browns, who have been struggling to figure out what they are doing on the field. Ravens get this one. Lamar gets some more video game action in there. Next, we have the Jaguars at the Broncos. Jaguars, they've got me super excited, man. Saxonville's back, baby. Gardner Minshew is an absolute beast. Oh, the whole team's coming together. Besides Leonard. Leonard's still a bit lacking, okay? Jaguars, you need to give someone else the ball, too. You have some other running backs, okay? And I've never heard of them before because they've never been on the field. So you gotta change something up there, Jacksonville, all right? Broncos, on the other hand, they like checkdowns on 4th down because they got Joe Flacco back there, which isn't a move, okay? They need to either change something up with Joe Flacco at the quarterbacking position, or they're going to keep losing games, especially when Saxonville's back, baby, and the Jaguars go out there and they're going to beat them down. Jaguars, getting the dub. Next is our Crapfest of the week. That is right, the Bengals at the Steelers. Both teams are 0-3. If you had told me at the beginning of the season the Bengals would be 0-3 at this point, I'd be like, yeah, I can probably see that. But the Steelers? No. I did not expect that at all. Okay? Lost Antonio Brown, lost to big cancer. I'm like, okay, off the field issues gone. That means on the field issues should be all good, right? No, they're not good. Their offensive line is completely falling apart. James Conner has nowhere to go, and fumbles and stuff like that don't help as well. It's hard to hear because he's a small town, local town guy here. He's from Erie. I want him to do well, but he's not doing well, and it's difficult to watch. Not a bad performance though by Mason Rudolph though, going out there, but it's not enough to get them the dub last week. So I think Steelers, you're gonna get it this week. Bengals significantly worse, I feel like, and they pretended to be good at the season, and they're just falling down. Steelers haven't really pretended to be good yet. So if their defense plays like they did last week, they've got it. Their offense needs to figure things out, though. So let's do that there. Steelers get this one. Titans at the Falcons. Titans, Falcons, very similar looking teams. Okay? One game they'll be like, we got this, and they just go after the other guys. Falcons, Titans. I don't get it. Other games, they're like, hey, let's just suck. And they do. And it's like, okay, Falcons, Titans, pretty similar teams. So I'm going to go with the home team, the Falcons. Yeah. Plus, screw you, Titans. You just got pranked last week. Get pranked again, baby. That's what I like to see. Next, we have the Chiefs at the Lions. How are the Lions undefeated? Okay, they're 2-0-1. Have not lost yet. I don't understand. They're not that good of a team. They're playing bad teams, and they win. I don't know. I don't get it. Chiefs, on the other hand, they're on fire, baby. They're rocking hot. So I got to give it to here. They beat Ravens in a game that I wasn't too sure going into 100%. But, yeah, the Chiefs are winning this one. They're a much better team. And then we have the Panthers at the Texans. Kyle Allen went off last week. First start. But I don't think it's enough. Texans are a wholly solid team here, okay? They got players all around, and Deshaun Watson has been playing great this year, okay? It's hard to beat someone when they're at the top of their game. You feel me? So, I'm sorry, Kyle. You started out great, and you got McCaffrey at your side, but it's not going to be enough here to beat the Texans. They're going on to another victory. Moving into the NFC, we have the Eagles at the Packers. Eagles, man. You guys are disappointing. You're not doing anything right. Okay? Doesn't help you got a lot of injuries, but I don't get to watch my man Deshaun. Okay? That's disappointing. I love watching the God just run down there and just quarterback's like, he's probably open. Just throw it to him. But I'm not getting that because he's hurt, and so is basically the rest of your team. That's not good against a Packers team who's looking very good right now. So I got to give it to the Packers no matter how much it pains me. Next, we have the Redskins at the Giants. Case is doing his best, but against a hard defense like the Bears, you're going to make mistakes. 3 of them, interceptions. Not what you want. Giants, on the other hand, they got Daniel Jones out there getting them dubs. And that's what you want with your team. You want your quarterback out there like, hey, guys, doesn't matter what's happened in the past, okay? I'm here now. I'll move you towards a victory, all right? That's what he did last week against a questionable Buccaneers team. I think that's what he's going to do now at home against the Redskins. Next, we have the Seahawks at the Cardinals. Cardinals, looking all right. Looking all right. Fitzgerald, he's your guy, all right? Besides that, Kyler Murray's all right. David Johnson should be a lot better, but he's been struggling a little bit every once in a while. Defense, not that great. A lot of pieces they need to put together. Seahawks, on the other hand, they just couldn't deal with the Saints' run defense. That's really what it was. Shut down Chris Carson. Shut down the Seahawks, really. Russell tried to bring it back, but it wasn't enough. But the Cardinals don't have the run defense that the Saints do. So Russell's going to be like, all right, I carried this last game. Wasn't enough. We got to do this together, Chris. All right? So take the ball. Just run for a touchdown. And that's probably what he's going to do. And that's going to give the Seahawks their victory in this one. Next, we have the Buccaneers at the Rams. Buccaneers missed the field goal. Okay? They let Daniel Jones go down, score, big play, and they get the ball back. And the Giants' defense is awful, so they go down there. They're pounding. They're cruising. They're moving. They're ready. They're setting up field goal. Setting up for the field goal. He kicks it. Oh, and it's no good. He missed it. This guy missed it. All you got to do, make the field goal, win the game, and then you're a hero for the team here. But instead, Buccaneers cannot do it, and they lose. Rams, on the other hand, haven't lost yet. They beat a very talented Saints team, the same Saints team that absolutely annihilated the Seahawks last week. So I'm going to go with the Rams for obvious reasons in this one. Next, we have a pretty good game here. Not quite game of the week material, but a pretty good game here. The Vikings at the Bears. I'll be interested to see if Dalvin Cook can continue his fantastic performances against the strong defense of the Bears. Okay? That's what I'm excited to watch in this one. But I feel like the important part of this game here is the quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins and Mitch Trubisky. Both quarterbacks have been underperforming a little bit this year. Okay? Now, it hasn't really affected the teams too much. It affected the Bears in the week 1 against the Packers. But besides that, they've been able to get victories. And for the Vikings, in fact, them in one of the games they lost again. But once again, they've been able to be carried by Dalvin Cook for most of it. So it'll be interesting to see which of these quarterbacks will go out there and play. And the big factor in this one is that Kirk Cousins is not usually productive against good teams. And good team, good defense especially, in the Bears, hard to beat. So I got to give it to the Bears in this one. Mitch Trubisky getting himself a victory. And then finally we have our game of the week. And actually, our upset of the week, we got a double one right here. All right. We have the Cowboys at the Saints. Now, a big important factor here is they are in New Orleans. Okay. And the Saints, as we know, play fairly well. No, not fairly well. They play very well in New Orleans. The home games are very important to them. And they go out there and they do their job. Right? Cowboys. Cowboys were only up 10-6 to the Dolphins in the first half. The Dolphins, possibly the worst team in NFL history. And the Cowboys were only up 10-6 in the first half. Now, the second half, different things happened. They went out there and they blew them away. But at least here's the question. If they play a similar first half against a Saints team that's offense was electrifying last week and defense was really good, it might be hard to beat. And in the Superdome, I don't know. Teddy might not be Drew Brees, but Teddy did the job last week. I think he can do it again. And that's why I'm going with the Saints in this one to finish off the week. That's right, folks. That's all we have for this week. Those are all the games. Those are all my predictions. And you see behind me, you might notice something. See a little white thing over there? Maybe in the far left of this screen. That's the new PC. Yeah. Brand new. Just finished building it. Kind of a big deal because no more iMovie. That is right. Probably noticed the editing was a little different. Not the same as usually is making things up a little bit because we don't got to use iMovie no more. That's right. Fantastic day. Wonderful. Just absolutely fantastic day. It makes me so happy. But yeah, that's all we got for this week. And you make sure to smash like. Give a quick subscribe. Share it with your friends. Give me views. Okay? Give me views. That's all I got for this week, obviously. And so I'd like to say thank you for watching. And as always, adios.